We would get on Interstate 94 heading south towards Chicago around 7:30 a.m. We make a beeline for downtown and the Chicago rail link. Our first stop wouldn't be too far from the Chicago rail link. This old Conrail SW8, which works in a scrapyard. After hearing a horn nearby, we would head over to the rail link yard where we would find a job coming in to yard its consist. We would chase the train down to the next crossing as the conductor got off and prepared to line the switches. The power on the job today was two ex-Canadian National GP40Ws. The Chicago Rail Link, owned by Omnitracks, is a 72-mile short line that operates in the Chicago area. After saying goodbye to the rail link, we would head on over to CN's Homewood yard, one of their main yards in the region.
Taking a video?
Yeah.
You're gonna voice it over so
We would make it to the Metro and Amtrak platforms just in time to see a loaded tanker train leaving, probably bound for the Gulf Coast, as well as seeing a yard job with the Iowa Northern unit on the point. The Iowa Northern was a short line that ran in Iowa, not sure how you can mess that one up, and it was purchased by the Canadian National in January of 2025. As a commuter train on the Metro Electric arrives at Homewood, the Iowa Northern unit pulls forward with a string of auto rams. The Iowa Northern 3804 was built for the L&N in May of 1971. We would leave Homewood and head towards Griffith, with some knowledge of some cool CN locals coming that we wanted to see. While at the Diamonds at Griffith, we ended up catching a CSX Gevo taking the connector between the X-EJ&E to the X-Grand Trunk. After leaving the Diamonds, we would head up just around the corner from Griffith along the X-EJ&E main, and it didn't take long for the first of the two consecutive locals to show up. L515 would be shortly behind L521, also led by an ex-Missouri Pacific SD40-2. We immediately left Griffith and headed back to Homewood in hopes of beating L515 back there. After we set up at the Amtrak platform, an intermodal was building its outbound consist. Several other trains would have to get through first before the arrival of L515, as you'll see in a second. Just after the intermodal for Montreal would clear, L515 would come rolling into Homewood. The next train to arrive at Homewood after L515 would clear would be Amtrak 393 from Chicago to Carbondale. As nightfall would arrive, we would catch two auto-rack trains, one going into Homewood and one leaving Homewood, both led by ET44 ACs. We would leave Homewood and head south to Flossmoor at another metro platform. This one had much more favorable light. The last train of the day would be L515 returning from Homewood to Kirk Yard. Another Iowa Northern unit would be on the point of this train, along with a Grand Trunk Blue GP38-2. After this train cleared, we decided to head for the interstate and head home. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.